Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Food Black and White Eyes for another live show. I've got the game on. Tottenham Palace. Big game for Spurs. Could go 5 points clear and put the shits up everybody else. Evening, Lee. Good to see you in the chat. Right, let's get rid of all the spiel. And I hate doing it, but we've got to do it. There's the link if you want to become a member. It's pinned to the top of the chat. 99p, and it gets you a chance to be in a prize draw once a month. We'll be giving away one of the fantastic t-shirts produced by a great little company called Dire Crow. They're our sponsor. You can use Bars20 in the description below for the link. Get to the shop to use that code to buy any t-shirt you want. Nick bought the Wolve, a great t-shirt. I also love the Up the Mags one. That's a really good t-shirt as well. Don't forget, Newcastle Benfield will be live tomorrow. Please get yourself down to if you're in the area, of course, to an amazing non-league football team who really could use his support. It's only about £5-6 to get in. Good football, cheap beer, and then you can watch the Newcastle game in the bar. If you haven't got a ticket, you can leave at half time and then go and watch the other game on. It's up to you. But we've got two massive games coming up, 20th of October, obviously tomorrow, and the 4th of November. Please consider getting yourselves down there. And finally, these could be back. They might not be. Depends if we get the enough people who want one, basically. So email me below if you're interested for Christmas. It's up to you guys. I'm getting nothing for it. I'm just doing it for a friend. You have to pay him and then sort it out with him if you want one. But they're great. I've got one. A lot of other people have bought them from this channel because of this channel, basically, and they're a great bit of kit. We are here to discuss Wolverhampton Wanderers Wolves against Newcastle on Saturday. It's on TV, 5:30 kickoff, so I will be doing a watch along. I am slightly worried about this game now. I don't know about you guys. Drop in the comments what you think is going to happen, but we've got a bit of an injury crisis going on at the moment. But before we go into that, let's have a look at the recent form of both teams. I haven't got any. I've literally had a manic day at work all the way, guys. So I'm doing everything off my head in stats and all this sort of stuff. So Newcastle won 4, drawn 1 in the last 5 games. An amazing run at the moment. Wolves are actually in a decent vein of form themselves. They have been playing good football all season without getting the results. They don't really have that out-and-out goal scorer, which is why they don't score as many goals as most teams do, but they still play attractive football. But they've won 2, drawn 2, lost 1. So going to Wolves, as it proved last season as well, very difficult place to go to. We nearly won the game. ASM equalised with an unbelievable strike from the edge of the box. And then Anderson hit the bar with a header in the last few minutes, which could have been the dream goal for him. Still hasn't got his goal yet, but he will get there eventually. The voting so far up to now, it's actually is it tight? It's not as far forward as a Newcastle result I would like to see. 63% think Newcastle are going to win. There's 8,914 votes in. 22% the draw with 3,114 and 2,048 votes for Wolves at 15%. Now, Wolves will cause us trouble, to be honest with you. I know Craig Dawson isn't going to be the man that causes us trouble, but he's one who got the highest rated performance last week. Wolves average age 27 in their squad, so it's not an old team, even though they've got Craig Dawson there, who's a bit of a bit of an oldie, I suppose you could say that. Who else have they got that's really, really difficult at the moment? I mean, João Gomez, Pedro Neto, Chan. He likes to score a goal against us, Chan, which he is a threat. But they like to play a 3-4-3, so we have got a chance of getting in behind them quickly. If their wing backs in midfield aren't going to be tracking back as much as what we do, there's a very good chance we could get in down the side. But they've got Sign goal, Kilman, Dawson, and Gomez is three at the back. Semedo, Gomez, that could be actually his first full name, couldn't it? Nima and Nori, and then they've got Neto, Chuna, and Yi Chan Wan uh, is the front three. Now, our our team's up for debate, isn't it? Let's go through all the horrible stuff that's going on in our football club at the moment. Elliot Anderson is somehow injured himself in a warm-up. Uh, was it warm-up or training or something? He's fractured his back. Now that does not sound good to me at all. God knows how long he's going to be out for. Uh, Harvey Barnes is out, as we know. Sven Botman is still out. Lewis Miley is out with illness. Then you've got Isak is doubtful. He's out. He's five. Kraft still out. Jacob Murphy dislocated his shoulder, but not as bad as what full dislocation. It wasn't a full dislocation. I don't understand it. It's horrible, but he's going to be out for a bit of time. And Alex Murphy is also doubtful as well. Anderson's out for 8 weeks, apparently. I mean, that is crazy. How are the coaching staff going to manage Wilson under the international break? No way he plays every game and doesn't get injured. Really worried about the game tomorrow. That's sort of what we're talking about now. Our average age is actually 29, and that's obviously because of our backline. Pope, Trippier, Burn, and Shaw, they're obviously quite an age, aren't they? And Wilson. These are predicted. This is their lineup. Nick Pope in goal, Dan Burns, Shaw, Lascelles, Trippier, the usual. Joelinton, Bruno, Sean Longstaff, and then Anthony Gordon, Callum Wilson, and Miguel Almiron. Now, I'm not 100% sure if that will be the lineup or that would be what I would pick. I think Tonali's now banned. Now, I did hear on the news that he was potentially could play. Oh, wait a minute. Alice through. No, they're not. Ayu's got it. Going to shoot. Ooh, good effort. Keeper saves it. The news basically said that the ban hadn't been worldwide yet, and even Howe said in his press conference today, he said he's not been told if Tonali is banned yet or not. He knows the ban's coming. We know it's 10 months. We know he's got an 8-month rehabilitation, which is stupid after he's banned. He should be doing that while he's banned. He needs the help straight away. So I mean, if Tonali's available, I'd throw him in because of how hard that game was on Wednesday night. Joelinton, for me, I would potentially rest and bring Tonali in. It's his last game. Give him one more hurrah. If he's not banned, I've got a feeling he might be banned now. It changes all the time, doesn't it? So there is that. We're sixth in the league with 16 points at the moment. We're 3 points behind Villa, who are fifth after 9 games. They've got a plus 10. We've got plus 15 goal difference. Obviously, that 8-0 hammering in Sheffield United really did help. This one. Sick of the hyper-Paul. We're the best. Dortmund, West shit. Listen, we're a very good team squad. Every team needs a bit of luck. We need none against Eric's. We need a lot of luck with injuries. Wolves are sitting 12th now at 11 points after. Oh, that's nice. Scored again. With 11 points, got -4 goal difference. Like I said, they've been playing good football, but they just don't score goals. Head-to-head with Eddie Howe, Gary Neal's never beaten him. He's drawn twice, and Eddie Howe's beaten him once. Obviously, that game at St James's Park was very crucial, wasn't it? Got us back on our winning run when Miggy scored the winner. Head-to-head in general, Wolverhampton have won 4, 10 draws, 6 Newcastle wins. So to be honest with you, the smart money is on the draw. Newcastle, when the 3-4, the 50% chance of winning, we actually win 73% of the time. So when we're those odds, 3-4, we're normally winning games, which is very encouraging. I'm so tired, guys. Wolves are 16 to 5, 24%. They only win 18% of the time. So to me, it's a draw. Newcastle win all the way. I can't see Wolves really beating us, to be honest with you. I think we've got the defence. I think we've got, you know, announced now. As long as we haven't got that hangover from the Champions League, we should be all right. Uh, Trying to get some more news. I saw this. This was a good little stat about Callum Wilson, and it shows you how good he has been this season. Newcastle United forward Callum Wilson is averaging a goal every 66 minutes in the Premier League this season. 5 goals in 330 minutes, the best rate of any player to have played at least 90 minutes so far this season. Mental. Uh, Problem is, now got to rely on him a lot. What is in, where's it? Cleared. Uh, I love to see Miggy on the left put actual natural crosses in for Callum instead of all this inverted bollocks. Really play though. You are right though. I would prefer to switch Gordon and Miggy around when you've got Wilson in the team, but when you've got Isak in the team, you need to do it the other way around. Uh, Evening, pal. I hope you're well. Uh, so yeah, so Callum Wilson is going to start this weekend. You know all the crack with Isak. It's been a nightmare. Uh, all these injuries. It's shocking. Uh, I don't know what you guys thought of Target. I thought Matt Target played very well on Wednesday when he came on. It was nice to see him back in the fold. Uh, Eddie Howe said he was a regular playing for us. He'd done really well in the fight to stay in the Premier League. We went on a winning run, and it made it difficult for him to get his place back. And Dan, in his position, has been uh, basic consistency, a role model. Uh, he rates Matt very highly. It's great to see him come in and do so well. I think he made a positive impact on the team on Wednesday, and I think he did. I think he made a positive impact going forward. Uh, this has always been the criticism of Dan Burn. Dan Burn is brilliant at defending, heading. He's not the quickest, but he's been fantastic. However, you saw the difference when that target was on the pitch. How quick he was to get on the left-hand side to help out, and he can get back faster as well. Uh, Eddie Howe and Gary O'Neill, he's done a great job. It was a big task for him going in there. He's done well. The win against Man City and Bournemouth were good results. You remember, guys. There's some really dangerous players. We will have to be alert, recover quickly, uh, basically recover quickly from Wednesday night. Uh, which, yeah, I mean, like I say, Wolves' form is actually quite good at the moment. So they are a team to be wary of, but I still fancy us to do it. I really do. Uh, Joe Willock's back. Yes. Eddie Howe, the master, absolute master of press conferences. Ah, don't say StreamYard's having problems again. StreamYard's had problems with connections with Mike's, and I thought it was me, and it wasn't. It was StreamYard. So I hope it sorts itself out. I haven't pressed anything, done anything different. So let's see what happens. Uh, so Joe Willock for me is a massive player coming back. He's coming back at the right time as well. Tonali being suspended, all these players out injured. Having Willock back, who could play on the left-hand side as a front three, play in the middle three. He has that box-to-box mentality. He's quick. He can pick a pass. He's just. It's amazing to have him back in the fold, and we've been waiting for this for a while, haven't we? Uh, Huge for us. It's been a long time. Joe is an infectious character, very popular around the training ground. He has the goal scoring and running kit suit our style. It's early days, but hopefully match sharpness back. Fingers crossed. So Eddie Howe, how do you stay on? Obviously, the injuries as well. Alex has got a groin injury, which we don't think is serious. It's a reoccurrence of the one. He suffered for Sweden. Jacob is going to see a specialist today for his shoulder. We know more on him later today. Uh, Might be me, but it's coming and going. Sorry, mate. Screwed. Uh, this is what Eddie Howe said about Tonali, and this is what I've seen today on the news as well, which was we haven't had any official confirmation yet. We haven't heard anything from the Italian authorities at the moment. There's a high chance that he could be available for us at Wolves. We're preparing as if he is fit, ready to play. He will be travelling with us. So hopefully they can just give him one more game uh, and let him get back, let him do his ban afterwards. There's so many, expos come out and say, I mean, you've got to ban him, haven't you? Because you ban Tony, you ban other players. Just because he's come out and said it's an addiction, it doesn't mean he can get away with it, unfortunately. As much as I would like to see him get away with it, uh, it just it's what are we gonna do about it? Are we gonna sue AC Milan or not? That's what I wanna know. Uh, but what do you think the team's gonna be, guys? Put your team, selection in because potentially it could be the team that we played against, Dortmund on Wednesday. Uh, this is where we might have a dip in our season. We might not have many strikers by the time we play Arsenal. True. It's so true. Uh, Maddison's gone down in a heap. Ooh, he's landed funny. He's landed very funny. That's not good. He's clutching his knee. Poof. Not good at all. Got a dangerous free kick. Maddison's here. He's standing up. He's fit enough to take it. Uh, Gutted that Miley's out. First I heard, I thought this might be something to miss his chance. We have for the last couple of games. I think he's got laryngitis or something like that. So nothing we could do about that. Target seemed a lot fresher than he does in a while. Yeah, he looked a lot better than what he did against Liverpool. That was his last appearance. Shocking. Uh, just wait for this free kick. What Basuma hit it. It's terrible. Uh, Also don't agree with the ban because it affects everyone associated with Newcastle United. It's not the club's fault. Tonali should have had a 1 million fine and months of rehab, and we don't. The problem is, though, they set a precedent with all of the players, though, didn't they? And that's why it's hard not to ban him because, well, let's face it, everyone else has been banned. They have to be banned. I am gutted he is, though. Absolutely devastated because he was starting to look good, and but you've got to ban him. It's unfortunately that's the way it is, isn't it? Guys, get your team sheet in. I wanna see who you think, should be playing. Do you think it's as simple as playing the same team that finished the game on Wednesday night? I say finished the game, that Isak went off, uh, Wilson came on, and that would be the team? Uh, or would you be interested in maybe resting 1 or 2 because of how much energy they put into the game on Wednesday night? Uh, Maddison's dropping his shoulder a few times. He's lost it. Palace trying to big. Tottenham look good at the moment. Horrible to say. They look very good. Uh, Right, there was another thing I wanted to do tonight because there's lots of great stats out there at the moment. I just haven't had time to put them all in my little, you know, screenshots that I do for you guys, and I apologize for that, but work has been absolutely manic today. I've hardly had any time to myself. Uh, there's some brilliant stats at the moment going on. I don't know if you follow them, but it's the 14 the other 14 basically. They're brilliant. They do great stats. They concentrate on the other 14 teams. The big six, we all know who they are. They all get everything put on Sky. We don't. These guys, shine light on all the players in the other 14 teams that are in the Premier League. Uh, Head and Jules won at the weekend. This is the game just played. Jamal Lascelles, Head and Jules contested 9, won 6 of them, third in the list. Absolutely man mountain he has been since he come back into the team. Uh, this one's even better. Uh, at the weekend, long passes attempted out of every one of the other 14 teams. Fabian Schär attempted 15 long passes and completed 10. top of the charts. That is incredible. He was spraying the ball like Beckenbauer at times at the weekend. Kieran Trippier attempted 6 and was successful 4 times. Still crazily good, isn't it? Uh, Another stat, team touches an opposition penalty area. Now, this is where I think we can improve a lot on, uh, because this doesn't include the top 6, remember, it only includes the other 14 teams. Brentford at the weekend had 53 touches in the opposition box. We only had 22. Now, I think that should be higher. We should be looking. I know we play around the box a lot, but we try to tap the ball in the net a lot of the time. So we should be getting more touches in the penalty area, personally. Uh, Team shots on target in week 9. So that was the weekend. Again, Brentford had 10, we had 7. So it just shows you, no matter how many times Brentford touched the ball in the opposition half, they only got off 3 extra shots on target than what we did. So it's not all about that, is it, I suppose? Uh, this is an amazing stat, which, Charleston's going to hit one from distance. Crap. Should have expected that. Out of all the teams in the Premier League, we are the only team not to concede on set this season. And that is where Botman, Burn, Lascelles, Shaw, Joe Linton all come into their fore, isn't it? That's why we haven't conceded any goals from set pieces. It's a shame we don't score more from them, though, isn't it? That's a hell of a stat, that. I love all these stats because it puts everything into perspective. Chances created. Season to week 9, so this is from the start of the season to week 9 so far. Kieran Trippier, top of the list. Believe that. A right back. I mean, I can believe it. Open play, 16. 13 set pieces, 29 in total he's created. 29 chances. Bruno Gomes is from open play, 13, created 13 because he doesn't really take set pieces. But there you go. So absolute phenomenal stats for us, and we just need to keep that going. Uh, Now, this was my favourite one because everyone says, "Oh, you can have as many shots on goal and blah 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 blah." There's only one player out of the other 14 teams that's ahead of Isak and Callum Wilson at the moment. Shot conversion rate. Uh, in fact, he's joint top with Alexander Isak. Is a player we're going to be facing tomorrow. Uh, I heard it's a 90% chance we will play the same team as we did on Wednesday. Well, Isak will be out and Wilson will be in. But this is amazing. This season to now, Heung-min Chan is top of the list, 15 shots, 5 goals, 33.3% conversion rate. Isak, second, 18 shots, 6 goals, 33.3% conversion rate. Callum Wilson is third with 17 shots, 5 goals, 29.4 conversion rate. So our two strikers have scored 11 goals in the space of 35 shots. It's not bad, is it? That is not bad at all. It shows you how clinical they are. Even Anthony Gordon's in this list, 17 shots, 3 goals, 17.6%. So he needs to work on his finishing, doesn't he? But yeah, fun and games, eh? I wonder what Wolve flags have got up there, possibly for the next home game as well. I was very impressed with them on Wednesday night. But yes, I honestly think the team picks itself. It's not really a lot to look into it. Wolves are a tough team at home. I think Wilson will play up front. I think you'll have Miggy and Gordon, the usual, because Miggy works so well with Trippier. But I'd love to see Gordon work with Trippier on that right-hand side. I really would. Then you've got to have Joe Linton, Bruno, and Sean Longstaff in the middle. And you'll have the normal back five. I would like to see Target coming, but I know it won't happen. Uh, get your score predictions in, guys, because we're going to end the show early tonight because I need to get to bed. But I will be back tomorrow at 5:30 for the watch along because I am finishing work early, getting home to watch the match with you guys. That's what I want to do. Ooh, chance for Palace there, but we've blown it. Uh, I think we're going to nick it 2-1. What about you guys? Get your scores in. Scores in. Ooh, looking for a handball there. A possible handball against Spurs here. His arm's right up in the air. Does he? Maybe not. Nah, they're not giving it. I didn't think they would. It didn't look like a handball, to be honest with you. Spurs are trying to play the ball off on the back. They're doing it all right. There we go. Get your scores in, guys, because I'm going to end it in a couple of minutes. So while I'm waiting for your scores to get put in, don't forget the subscribe button for more videos, more live stuff. We're trying to get more little videos out as soon as possible, as soon as we get our heads around everything. Gary's now co-owner of the channel because he's got a lot more time on his hands. He's now a stay-at-home dad, so he's going to have more time to prepare things and do videos, get down to the training ground, get to the ground, do videos around, interview people. And I'm going to be doing the normal stuff from the kitchen, from there. Must be nice to live in Newcastle still. But Gary is a co-owner of this channel now, and I'm pleased to have him on board. He's worked really hard on, being a co-owner, and he deserves it, to be fair. So he'll be getting hard revenue, as well as trying to give money to charity and trying to do all the good stuff that we like to do with this channel. And of course, for you guys, we like prizes. Memberships win prizes. Don't forget Diacro, amazing t-shirts, 20% off if you use BARS20, and you can get yourself a cracking t-shirt. And next month, I've got an Alan Shearer signed photograph to give away to a lucky member. So please get your memberships in, 99p, and you get a chance to win something really nice that you could use as a Christmas present potentially. Don't forget the amazing Benfield. They will be playing tomorrow, 3 p.m. kickoff, so you can watch that. And then if you want to watch it in a bar with cheap beers, you can watch the Newcastle game straight afterwards. Well worth it, I promise you. £3.50 a pint, you cannot go wrong. And then they're at home on the 4th of November as well. So please try and get yourself down there and support a good local team. And don't forget, if you want one of these amazing powdered coated metal badges, we will be shipping them out over Christmas, hopefully, if we have enough interest. That's it from me on the game tomorrow. I just think it's going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be won on a tight game. Splat's going 2-1 to the tune. I'm going 2-1 to the tune. I think it will be a tight game. I think they've got enough quality to potentially score. We need to score 2 tomorrow to win. Especially after Wednesday night, that would have took a lot out of the players in that weather with that wet pitch and everything that's gone on. So it is going to be a tough one, but I think we will come out on top and hopefully carry on that winning mentality in the Premier League. But like Peter's also mentioned, the Mighty Wayne's also mentioned, and everyone, that this could be the bump in the road that we're expecting because of injuries, because the squad depth is now being depleted a lot. But let's just hope the boys can do us proud tomorrow. But tune in at about 5:15 tomorrow. It's a 5:30 kickoff. I will be here watching the game with you guys and hopefully getting some good comments in. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the weekend. I've got work tomorrow. See you all later.